Hello, and welcome to a new season of Maverick News Network. We're your hosts, Chris
and Avery.
This semester, we have a whole new video news team. We hope to bring you the best stories from around the St. John's campus.
With that said, let's go to John and Con Kelly with 8th grade boys soccer. Again.
Did you see those PKs last night?
Nice job.
So today I'll be doing an interview of 8th grade girls soccer team.
Cool.
So how is y'all's season going so far?
Pretty good. Great.
And so what is y'all's conference ranking in this?
I think we're about third or fourth.
Yeah.
Third. Okay.
That's pretty good.
Doing pretty well.
So who is y'all's star player, do you think?
Maggie.
Maggie's pretty good.
Yeah. Maggie's. I just live and breathe soccer. When I'm not playing soccer, I think of how I'm going to play.
Imagine everyone is soccer balls.
Okay, that's
permanently wear my shoes.
Okay. So, have you had any recent games?
Last night.
Yeah, it was so intense.
Oh, you guys won?
Intense game ever.
PK.
It's too shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mary Pat carries through, plus with the help of Maggie, because she's in
She was there in spirit.
Yeah, I said good thoughts. So, that's the only reason we won.
And do you guys have any upcoming games? Any games this
Today.
Yes.
Who is that against?
Second Baptist.
Oh. Well, best of luck in that game.
Thanks.
For the interview. I'll see you guys later.
Soccer balls.
Great story. I've heard they're having quite a successful season.
Now to Jacob and Sam with the upcoming Big Bend trip.
As most people know, you are our fearless leader of Big Bend. How long has this Big Bend trip been going on?
So this is our 35th year running the Big Bend trip. Miss Keeney ran the trip for a long time, and so when I took it over a little over 5 years ago, Miss Keeney gave me the largest, most organized binders you could possibly imagine.
That's a lot like
We've really kind of followed the blueprint that the school's been using since I was about 5 years old.
For the water trip, everyone goes on that, right?
Yep, and depending upon the level of the water, some years we're in canoes, some years we're in rafts with 6 people, but there are a lot of guides that are there. It's a very slow-moving river. If you have classifications like 1 through 5, this is probably a 1 or maybe less than a 1, so it's not like a whitewater adventure.
Have you ever been on a trail, maybe last year, or maybe even when you were in 8th grade, where the trail was blocked for some reason?
No, we had one year a couple years ago where it snowed and the rangers told me they couldn't guarantee that some of the roads wouldn't close. And so what I said was we don't want to take our bus somewhere that we can't get back to our tents and our sleeping bags.
Well, thanks for this interview about Big Bend.
You're welcome. Looking forward to the trip.
Everyone's excited.
Great interview. I can't wait to go.
Hopefully, this next story about the periodic table won't be a bore on our lives.
That wasn't funny.
Hi, I'm David. And I'm James Suffolk. We're from Video News, and today we're going to be interviewing Miss Lee and Miss Bothme on the newly painted ceiling tiles. Okay, so I'm here with the 8th grade science teachers, Miss Lee and Miss Bothme, and I'm going to ask them a few questions about the periodic table. Whose idea was it to paint the tiles on the ceiling?
Periodically, I was pondering a project for my pupils. Possibly, we could paint a periodic table.
Possibly.
When upon my brain popped an idea. Oh, the ceiling. Actually, Miss Lee and I were sitting down
This summer.
teach, and I said I really wanted to always put a periodic table on the ceiling, and she agreed.
Okay, so the next year's students will do something along those lines, or?
We shall see.
We'll see, but it might be a legacy.
And do you like the results?
Oh, I love it.
I love it too. It's great.
I'm James Southwick, and this is Miss Bothme and Miss Lee, the 8th grade science teachers. Okay, Todd, why don't you tell us a little bit about the tile you made?
It's right up there. It's rubidium. I painted it blue and green. And its atomic number is 37 and its mass is 85.
Great story, David and James.
What, you're not going to make another element joke?
What can I say? All the good ones are gone. Ooh, that was a good one.
Now to Eric and Reed with performance skills.
I'm Reed Brace, and I'm here with Chris Gillette, talking about performance skills. So, Chris, what made you want to join performance skills?
I don't know if I actually signed up for performance skills. I don't actually remember if I did.
Well, what do you do in performance skills?
I'm not quite sure. Like, we do general performance skill things. We've worked with power tools and things like that.
All right, and who would you recommend performance skills to?
8th grade males.
And by some chance I brought my dice sit down, you're rocking the boat. People said, sit down, you're rocking the boat. Any other technique someone wants me to help you with?
Line
What a great fine arts class. I'm sure they're enjoying the experience.
The next story is by Marcus and Michael about the upcoming transition to the upper school for us 8th graders.
Hi, I'm Marcus Manka. And I'm Michael Steiner. And today we're interviewing 8th graders on how they feel about moving into the upper school. Hello, Varun. How do you feel about going into the upper school next year?
I feel excited because there's some things in middle school that I most definitely will not miss. But I also feel sad because I like middle school. It's fun.
What are your hopes and fears for the new year in upper school?
Well, I hope I don't get a teacher that's very mean and abusive. And I fear that I'll be bullied by some of the people in the grade above me.
What are your thoughts and concerns for going into the upper school?
Well, I'm really excited for being in upper school because it just is fun. But I'm kind of scared because, grades really matter, so.
What are you going to miss most in the middle school?
I'm going to miss having like the smaller school because everything is so spread out in the upper school, so.
Wick, how do you feel about going into upper school next year?
Well, I'm pretty excited to go into the upper school because the middle school is getting boring and the upper school just presents a lot of new challenges and responsibilities.
Great story. I'm looking forward to the upper school already.
Finally, we have Hunter and Alex interviewing St. John's on the NFL.
Who do you think is going to win the Super Bowl?
Probably Tom Brady, that hunk, and the New England Patriots.
Okay. Who's your favorite player in the NFL?
In the NFL, I have to say Michael McGillicuddy.
I don't know. Yeah, okay.
Do you think that Slim Thug is the best receiver in the league? Slim Thug is up there, but I mean, Kanye West and Lil Wayne are like fighting at his heels. Okay. Who has had the best playoff performance as a player? Probably Hakeem Nicks. Okay.
Probably Drew Brees. He broke a lot of records.
That's good.
I think Arian Foster did pretty well. I think Andre was rather disappointing.
Rather?
Do you think Brett Favre will win the MVP this year?
Probably.
Yes, he will.
I'm gonna have to say yes after his great venue last year where he rode his dinosaur in. That was beautiful. That was surprising. Yeah, that was old. Really.
Would you go on a date with Ben Roethlisberger?
Like early 2000s Ben Roethlisberger or recent?
Like recent, like now?
No, definitely not, because he's kind of let himself go a little bit, and I really don't think his pants really bring out his curves like they used to. He's not as good.
Okay, thank you.
He's a big nose.
Thanks for watching the first edition of Maverick News Network Season 2. Until next time, I'm Chris Zimmerman.
And I'm Avery Tyrus. See ya!